Yo, what's going on, everybody? Cuffin The Dip coming at you guys with another one. As you guys can see, this one is an intriguing one. I love the artwork and the graphics on this one, guys. So this is why I had to pick this one up and get some information on this NFT collection because it, like I said, it did intrigue me, guys. So we do have the developer of Funky Flies in the back. So we will be bringing him forward and getting some information about this project for you guys because I have been presenting this to my community and everybody has been really receptive to it. I know Ty Malone has been all in the discords and everything else. He's pretty excited about the project, but let's see the perspective from the developer. So let's go ahead and get him in here. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. How are you? What's the good word?
Nothing too much, man. Just trying to see what's going on with these NFTs that you got here, the website, the use case, just a couple different questions here to try to get some perspective on this.
Sure. What's up? Shoot. Go ahead.
Okay, so is it possible that you can give me a rundown? Let's just say let's just say I know absolutely nothing about Funky Flies. I just came across this website. What's my selling point to this?
The selling point today is, it's a really, really small team. We've got a history together. My partner Rick and I have been in the web design business for 20 years. I met Lisa. She's the artist who creates all the line arts and the illustrations, and her and I tag team on the art. And I met her 10 years ago. So we've got this really solid team, and it really came through in the community. Like, we started out this project with zero marketing, and we knew we had solid art. We started this project on December 1st, and we hatched them on February 14th. So, we're talking 2.5 months of 20-hour days to get this launched and ready to go. And we've built an amazing community. It's got amazing utility. We're working on new ideas every single day. We're active devs that we're in Discord all day. I'm in spaces all day. Right now we've got about 1,300 flies left, and we're working our butts off to get those minted out by the end of the week. And, it's a really solid project. And, the one thing that I think is really cool, except, besides all the actual utility of the NFTs themselves, is, I made a personal choice to try to give back. And so we found a skateboard society. If you scroll down the website, it's called the Uganda Skateboard Society. And, we're getting a lot of people that are saying, like, the artwork really looks good on a skateboard, or it's got a skate feel. It's got a 90s feel. So we've decided our skateboard design will be ready next week. And we're going to be donating 100 full skateboards to the guys over at the Uganda Skateboard Society. His name is Gose. He's the founder, and we're actually going to be in a Twitter space tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's February 23rd. We're going to talk to him about his foundation. This will be a part 2. And, they're really looking forward to, getting these skateboards, and we're sending them from Arizona. We have a small skateboard shop in Arizona that I wanted to support. So my wife's brother is a skater out there, and, they're going to be building them all by hand. All the boards are going to be serial numbered. They're going to be QR coded, so there's going to be a connection to the NFT collection. And not only that, we have a staking token that's coming out, and we're going to be dropping that in the next 3 weeks, where people are going to be able to hold their NFTs, earn Fly token, turn that into Ethereum if they want to, or continue holding. And what's interesting about that is that we're not just going to do a regular staking token. We're going to have the ability with our custom backend to allow us to pick certain traits of our NFTs that hold weight each month. And so it's not the same traits that Rarity Tools looks at. It's not the same traits that our smart contract put out. It's allowing us to keep everybody in the game. It's allowing us to keep all of our NFTs valuable, and people will be able to come to our website and every week or every month claim their tokens. And certain traits will be 5x, 10x, depending on what we feel like setting that month or that week or that day. And then on top of that, we've got a really cool mutation feature where we're going to be probably in the next, I'm going to say a month and a half, we're going to be releasing some fly spray and some Venus fly traps on the market. And, based on the number of holdings that you have, you're going to be able to come to our site. We're going to have 2 separate smart contracts where people will be able to come and mint a certain amount for free, just paying gas, depending on what they hold in NFTs. And there will also be some mutation options or mutation tools, which would be the fly spray and the fly trap. Those will also be for sale on the open market. And what's cool about those is the fly spray, if you combine that with an existing NFT, a fly NFT, you get to mutate a mutant NFT. If you get the fly trap and combine it with an NFT, a fly NFT, you will be able to mutate 7 NFTs. And what we're also going to do is in the mix of those, we're going to be releasing what we're calling golden tickets. And basically, if you score a golden spray can or you score a golden Venus flytrap, that will give you a chance of minting a 1-of-1 mutant fly. So we've got a lot of cool utilities coming, and we've got a merch store. We got a merch store up now, but we're going to be adding to that. We're going to be having a merch store where people can take their fly, put it on their merch with and without a background, drop ship it to themselves. So, it's just we're putting together a roadmap that is realistic. We're putting together a timeline that's realistic. So we're very upfront about all of that stuff. And I'm in the middle of working on what we're calling the fly paper, which is basically going to outline every single thing that we're going to do as close to the realistic timeline as we can, and knowing that that'll be updated as often as we can. So we'll have all the logistics set up. And so we're just concerned right now about getting this minted out. And we've made a ton of great connections with like the Ape Raffle, the Apocalyptic Apes, the Crystal King, Aleph Queen, all these people that have found us just by being in Twitter Spaces and building the community. It's really taken us to the next level. I mean, we're a 3-person team that has never done an NFT project before and spent no marketing. So I think we created something that's appealing. We included the community right from the start, where I was giving away free merch even before we dropped our NFT. And we had a community channel in there where people could suggest traits. And we picked 14 traits that the community picked and put them in our NFTs. So we just included them right from the start, and that's been a huge success. So that's my spiel.
Okay. So definitely like a lot of this. So you said there's 3, or is there 4 in total?
Oh yeah. So Chris is a buddy of mine. He runs this website called ArtBits, and he's our smart contract guy. And I put him on the website. He's part of the team. He's in our dev. He's in our Discord. Really solid guy, and I refer as many people to him as I can. He's definitely part of the team. Probably not the day-to-day type of stuff, but definitely a big part. He did our ERC 721A smart contract development. So top-notch dude. Met him online and have been working with him for the past 6 months. So solid dude.
Okay. 10-4. And I see everybody has like their own role as far as everything. So
yep. Oh yeah.
So as far as other things you were saying, I know you guys recently just had an event where you guys had half price on your hatching. I think it was a 2-hour event, and somebody sponsored the other half of the fee. It was.
Yeah, the Ape Raffle came to us, and so in like 2 or 3 weeks before that, I had donated like 10 or 15 flies to their Ape Raffle. And, that was so successful. They came to us and said, hey, we want to help your community. And so we want to sponsor a 2-hour window where we're going to allow you to knock your price down half price so people can get this art. We think it's worth it. We'll cover the other half. And it was a huge success. I mean, we did not expect to mint that many flies in that short amount of time. It was great. We put a Twitter campaign out. We put a bunch of tweets out. And it just took off like wildfire. I mean, it was awesome to see. I mean, every Twitter space that I went into, people were talking about flies, and I would go in there and not say a word and be a fly on the wall. I'd drop in there, give away a fly, and jump back out, jump into another space. So it's been really exciting, dude. It's been really, really exciting. I've been in some really big spaces too with some Apocalyptic Apes and things like that. So we're really grateful, man. It's a wild ride, and it's only been 2.5 months,
Yeah. So when did you guys officially drop the NFT?
February 14th at 12:01 a.m. So
Okay.
that was a Valentine's Day gift that we gave to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And here on the website, I'm seeing something about a lucky 7 giveaway.
So when we started, we said from the very beginning that anybody who mints the 7s, which would be what it says there, 777, 777, and 7,077, all win in Ethereum, straight up. You just mint it. There's only one stipulation. The person that minted that number has to have that NFT in their wallet. So they have to be holding it. So if they sold it or they traded it, they're not going to win the Ethereum. So that was the only stipulation. And then on top of that, we had 7 1-of-1s in the collection, and all of those will be each pay out an Ethereum as well. Same stipulation, has to be in the wallet it was minted in. If not, they don't win the Ethereum. So, we're giving people incentive to buy and hold.
Okay, so when was the when? So if I get one of the 7 ones, you know what I mean. So when does it get distributed? How long do you have to hold it?
It gets. We're going to start our distribution on Friday, and the only one left is 7,777. Everyone else has been claimed, and I'll tell you right now, if I can take a quick peek here, the last 1-of-1, which is number 6777, I don't think has been minted yet either. That's the very last one. So we've been very open about where the 7s are, or I'm sorry, where the 1-of-1s are, so people have a chance of getting it. And right now we are at 6410 right now. So that last 1-of-1 is also up for sale. So 2 big NFTs up for grabs still that'll both pay out 1 Ethereum, which is exciting.
Okay, so that's a little bit different. That's the first time me hearing something like that. So that really drew my attention towards that. I'm okay. That's a little that's something that's really jazzy, a little incentive to hold and kind of keep trying. You know what I mean? Go through the bubblegum machine and try to see which color you can get to get that winning color. So
exactly,
pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, and the other thing too that the ape raffle did was basically from NFT number 3,500 through the end of the mint, we're giving away 1 apocalyptic ape every 100 mints. So we're going to pick a number every 100 and give away an apocalyptic ape, and that's about 42 apes that we're going to be giving away. So that is going to start taking place tomorrow as well, and carry on throughout the week until we mint out.
So you saying that you guys are going to pick a random number? So just a random number as far as the ID, as far as NFT?
So it's so starting at 3,500. So between 3,500 and 3,600, we pick a number. As long as they hold the fly that they minted, we'll airdrop them. We'll airdrop them an apocalyptic ape. Yeah.
Okay. So you okay. That's different, and that's a hell of a marketing tactic. Just because I know the value behind those apocalyptic apes.
Hell yeah, dude. We thank the ape raffle for that. I can't say that enough, and they're a quality team. It's at ape raffle on Twitter. Just check them out. Spread the love for those guys. So yeah.
Most definitely, yeah. So we hold on one second. Let me actually try to pull that up for you. You said it was at what was it?
APERAFFLE. Let me make sure that's right. At ape raffle. Let's see here.
Hold on. Is it on the actual Twitter page?
Yeah, it's on Twitter. Yeah, do search them. Yeah. I didn't put them on there. Yeah, just go to Twitter. Search for them. You can I tagged them in every one of my things too. So if you scroll up to the top, I think the pinned one at the top has probably got ape raffle in it. All right. Keep going. Yeah, right there. Second line. Yep. Next one over.
Isn't it?
Yep, it's right there next to the crown.
Damn, right in my face.
Yeah, these guys are money, man. They started this a while ago, and they sell raffle tickets, and they give away flies, and they give away apes, and so they're just we made an instant connection. We've made a really good partnership with them, and pretty exciting.
Okay, notification bell on. So definitely, guys, it seems like a good place to follow right there. So if you're not following Ape Raffle already, I will go ahead and put that follow in.
100%.
Seconds for that. Then like I said, I was I've been looking into the project. I've been looking into a lot of different NFTs lately, and the only ones that really intrigue me are ones that have details to them, and it looks like the artwork was actually thought was put into it.
Oh yeah.
Then the community behind it seems to be an accepting community, and a community that's kind of bonding with other communities, and not kind of be that lone wolf type of
Yes.
project. It's kind of making things into a competition. It's kind of you're involving other communities, like you're doing ape raffles, and you're giving them flies. Like you guys are kind of, you know what I mean, like communicating within the communities, which shows me that there's amazing potential between the project, that they would even associate their product with that, because they already have a pretty established product right now. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah, for sure, 100%.
to even want to give your product away, you know what I mean, in exchange,
Oh yeah,
it really means something. So
totally. And that's what we did, man. We had the artwork done for a while. I mean, we were working on the artwork till about 3 weeks before, but you know, we had made a decision that we were going to launch much sooner, but then we pushed it out 4 to 5 weeks. And I said to Rick, I said, well, I don't know if that's enough time to build a community. And so we built a community, and it was really small in the beginning, but it was very active and very like emotional, and like people loved it. And so, you know, we just keep doing it, and it keeps growing every day. I mean, to have a successful like NFT project that's, you know, we've got almost 2,000 users in our Discord. I mean, that to me says a lot, because I've seen a lot of Discords that have 50,000 or 100,000 users in it.
right.
They can't sell more than 700 NFTs. So, you know, that tells me we did something right. You know what I mean?
And I've been noticing, I've been asking around, and the numbers of your mints are going down, especially after you guys, like I said, had that half price mint. That was probably a fire sale for a little bit. You know what I mean? People were probably rushing in to get those mints in while they still had time.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm noticing that there are different characteristics to each fly. So do you want to kind of like go over some, or are there any particular characteristics that are like rarer than others, or how does that work?
Yeah. So like, you know, when we did this, you know, obviously, you know, what sparked our attention or idea for this was the apocalyptic apes. And so, you know, we just sort of studied that project. And so we decided that like anything white, anything bone related, anything black related would be rare. And then certain left and right eye traits would be rare. You know, the blood red and the Rasta traits are rare. I've also put in like little traits that are nods to my favorite bands that I like to listen to. So I've made some of those rare. So it'll be interesting once they mint out, and it's all on it's all on rarity tools. People will then see what the real percentages are, because it's been tough as people have been minting them. You know, the rarities have been changing a lot. So people are now understanding that, you know, it's a, you know, you have to wait until it's completely minted out to see what the actual rarity of your fly would be.
Yeah, because as OpenSea gets them, that's how they update the amount that they have, and people are going
Exactly.
amounts. Okay, so I get what you're understanding. And then so I've noticed the rockets are pretty popular. Like you said, the blood wings and the bone. Oh, let me go to that, because probably my favorite one would be the bone one. I'm not
Oh
gonna.
yeah, totally. And what's really tough, you know, what's funny about that is like everybody's waiting for the all bone fly to come out, and it's like we set that to probably between 1 and 2% of the whole collection. So you're starting to see like bone bodies and bone wings and bone mouth and bone head, and you know, it's completely auto generated, so the chance of that coming out as an all bone fly is probably 2%. And we set that on purpose because we want that to be
Wait,
super.
Paul, so you have an all bone one?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so for example, you've got on that one on the left there, on the bottom row on the left, you've got bone body and bone wing. There's
Right.
bone legs. There's bone legs. There's bone head. There's all bones. Like if you get a fly that's got all bones, meaning legs, mouth, eyes, snout, wings, and body. I mean, that is probably the rarest NFT, except for the one of ones that this collection would have.
Okay, so that means I got good taste. I knew absolutely nothing about that. I just
Yeah, so bones is where we made the bones super rare on purpose. So anything that has a bone is going to be less than. So if you go down and click on properties on that, go back to that one that you just had up. If you click on properties on that, you'll see that the bone traits are starting to go down as more and more keep minting.
Okay, so
there you go. What does it say there? It says 1%, right?
Yeah, 1%.
Yep. And it's what's crazy too, and I didn't think about this, is like that one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's got 8 traits. There's some flies that have come out with 12 traits.
Damn.
Yeah, which is really cool for such a small fly. But that's just because like there's a left and a right eye trait. There's a watch. There's a shoe. There could be a piercing somewhere. There could be a tattoo somewhere. Like, you know, it's cool how it's auto generated. You know, creating each of these little pieces by hand, Lisa and I. So to see them generate with such a cool collection is it's mind blowing.
Yeah, and like I said, some of these are more than intriguing to me. I actually wouldn't even mind the bone with the blood wing. You know what I mean? That's kind of speaking to me a little bit.
Oh yeah, look at that, and it's got the horns too, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I just noticed the horns. Okay, like that's nice. I like that,
Yeah.
and I like that the artwork is unique, and you guys thought outside of the box as far as a lot of the different details that are going
100%.
on. Even the shoes, even if they don't have shoes, the shoes, like the everything is even the blood dripping from the wings. You know what I mean? You could have just had it as a wing, but you have it dripping down as detail. So just a lot of different details stand out to me. So it's definitely a breath of fresh air to see NFTs like this. So I definitely appreciate it.
Thank you. I mean, our goal when we started was to not do another ape NFT. I own a bunch of ape NFTs. So it's like, you know, I just wanted to go the exact opposite direction as everybody else.
Yeah, and I haven't seen anybody do flies, and you guys definitely did flies in a hell of a way. You know what I mean? To
Oh yeah,
to
totally.
it. You know what I mean? And like the wings are really what you like is intriguing me. I don't know if which wing you think is the most unique, just the bone, and what would be the next one?
Anything white. I mean, the rockets, the roster rocket, anything white, the white wings, and then the bones are going to be the rarest. I think I'd have to go look. It's been a while since I've looked at the properties, because you know we set those traits probably a month and a half ago, because they were in the smart contract. But like you see the toilet paper one, and he's wearing a hat. Yeah, he's wearing a white hat. So that hat also exists as a purple hat and has the Ethereum logo on it, and so that one's super rare too.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
so I was actually looking at one of the spray can ones. You know what I mean? Because that was intriguing to me. You know what I mean? Just that on it. So, but there's a lot. Like I said, a lot of detail to these, so you can really just pick one that you like, and it probably has different rarities to it.
Exactly. Yeah, and what I've been doing too is if people contact me and they want to use it, like I've got a buyer that is going to take his fly, and he's a parachuter, and he's going to take his fly and put it on the inside of his parachute. Like, how awesome is that, dude? Right?
Most definitely. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a humongous funky fly parachuting down. Can't wait till he gets a video of it. He's going to tag us on Twitter and whatnot. So it's exciting, man. People are falling in love with them. Like, I can't tell you how many I've sent out in high res so they can use them to put on their wall, make their entire wall, put it on their car as a magnet. Like, I'm actually going to put some of these on my own vehicle here. And I'm getting a fly tattoo, so that's pretty exciting too.
Okay. So
invested, I call that. Invested.
I got another question. Well, actually a couple of questions. So which one would be your favorite one?
I like if you go to search by properties on the left and then go down to mouth. And then go to the go down to the bottom, Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap white. Any of those that have that is one of my favorites. Like, you know, the spinner hat is my favorite. You know, the Venus flytrap mouth is my favorite. And so the ones that have the Vans on are my favorite. You know, the ones that have the shoes and That's the ones that I like. I just think they're really cool looking. I think the reason we did the Venus flytrap in the spray can is because we wanted people to wonder what those are, and those are actually going to be the mutation items, not these in this collection. They don't play a role in the mutation, but we're going to use a Venus flytrap and a spray can as our mutation items, and so that's why we sort of put them in here as sort of like an introduction. Like, look how badass that one looks. Number 4387. That's great. Click on that one, the pink one there in the middle. Yeah, look at that one. He's got the Vans on, a white body, spikes, white balloons. He's got the white Venus flytrap. Like, how clean is that?
Yeah, 2 different color eyes. It's a lot of details with the hair on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's badass. I love that.
It looks like he has on a damn watch.
What's that? Oh, he's got a watch. Yeah, he's got the. We put. You know what's funny is that when we added the watches as the last trait, and I put a couple pictures in Discord because we had these images really big, and when we tried to do the reveal, they were too big and taking too long, so I had to make the images smaller. They're still pretty big. I think they're 2200 by 2200, but you can't really see the detail on the watch, which I was kind of upset about, because I actually put some stuff on the face of each of the watches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I put a close-up screenshot in Discord so people can see what they actually said. So, if you can hop in there, you'll see them. But the watches are pretty rare, too, and I thought that was really funny because they're so small.
Okay. So rarity to the watches, and it's actually different, like almost an inscription on it, pretty much. So it's cool. That's definitely cool to see. So what are the plans as far as marketing from here on out?
So plans as far as marketing from here on out. I mean, right now we're doing the spaces. We've got a budget to start marketing. We want to work on the token first because right now, once we mint this project out, we've now got a list of items that we want to drop at certain times to keep this thing going. And each of those will have its own little marketing campaign and budget. So the token, and then the mutation items, and then the Uganda skateboard delivery, and then so all of these things are going to hit, and all of these things are going to have a Twitter campaign and some paid marketing behind it. And I don't think we're not going to find an influencer because I think those are a waste of money and time. So we're just going to keep on with this organic flow that we've got. I mean, I've been getting invited into some pretty good spaces recently, so every time I'm in there, I talk exactly like I'm talking now, and people enjoy the project, they enjoy the art, and every once in a while, Fiddy Eth from the Apocalypse Gapes he'll just start playing the sound on his phone. He'll unmute his mic and he'll just go. Zzz. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, I just love that. So like the Funky Fly vibe is definitely touching a lot of people. So pretty cool, pretty exciting too.
Okay. So we're going for pretty much organic growth from that side. Okay. So
yep, exactly.
So far, it's been selling quite well with that technique so far, and the artwork is pretty much like you said, speaking for itself. Oh, I can zoom with this. What?
The crown, baby, the crown.
Yeah, so this is actually why I had this one up. I was looking at the eye with the dice.
If you zoom in on that eye, I put a Grateful Dead Thunderbolt on one of the sides of the dice.
Yeah,
Thunderbolt there, yeah. And so that's a little nod to my favorite band, and a lot of Grateful Dead fans have actually found that on the eyes, and so it's interesting to see that how detailed people are, and they zoom in and they find it, and it's like we've put little Easter eggs everywhere, and the mutant flies they'll have many, many more Easter eggs in there. Many more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, that was just one that had caught my eye at the moment. But there's a bunch of them, and I can see that the description is broke down a little bit on Looks Rare.
Yeah. I don't really use Looks Rare that much. I went and connected the wallet and had it pushed over there because I know a lot of people look at it. So do you like Looks Rare better than OpenSea? I mean, I call it Broken Sea, but
I like looking at it on rarities. Not gonna lie, that's a site that I've grown accustomed to.
Okay. Yeah, because I heard a lot of people like Looks Rare, so that's the only reason I pushed it over there. Because I heard a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, and it actually shows the unhatched eggs too, huh?
Yeah, I wonder why that is. That like if you click on that, can you see? Can you click? Can you refresh the metadata in the upper right hand corner there? And that's weird. Refresh the page. That didn't do it. That's weird. I wonder how. I wonder how often they refresh over there. Because I bet you that same NFT might show up on. Yeah, because look at the floor price is different there. So I'm just wondering how often they refresh. You know.
Yeah, yeah. You never know. It depends. OpenSea probably does it a little bit more often.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's few and far in between. But like I said, OpenSea seems to have the full collection that's almost been minted. So definitely a place to look. And like I said, the website also.
Yep.
The Twitter, and you say you have a Discord also?
We've got a Discord. We've also got Instagram. You can look at our link tree up there. Yep, we've got it all linked there. And what's really interesting too is we also partnered with a one of one artist named Beck Art, where we used her art as the skin of some of our flies, and that has been a big success, and a lot of people have really loved that. So we're glad we partnered with her, and she's part of our roadmap as well with regards to merchandise and art and things like that. So those are the things that we're still sort of working on and fleshing out.
Okay. Okay. And then I see also that you're on Skirpy.
Yeah, Skirpy's great, man. I was on there in the beginning, and I was talking to somebody today in his Twitter space, and I was like, the first time I went up and talked about our project was in Skirpy. And I remember that day like it was yesterday. My hands were sweating. I was really nervous because I'm not really a public speaker. And I went up there and I talked about my project. And, all of a sudden we started doing really well. And then all of a sudden I get a direct message from him. And he's like, yo, I'm just wanted to congratulate you. Your project's doing really well. And, I sent him a couple of flies as a thank you. And it's nice that, I use the platform. It's free. It gets a lot of good people on your project. So I put it on my link tree. So, when I do updates on social media, so I go Twitter, I go Instagram, no Facebook because I think that's worthless for the NFT space. But then I add Skirpy to the rhythm. So, they're part of the daily, weekly, social media updates. Great guys, great platform. People should check it out.
Definitely. I heard there's a lot of artwork on there. You know what I mean? So definitely something to look into. Yours is that you can find on there also.
Yeah, totally. Yep. A lot of one artists. It's free. They're upgrading it all the time. So great platform. We've gotten a lot of action from there.
Okay, and what's the easiest process if I wanted to hatch an egg? What would be the easiest process?
See the button up there at the very top. So this is our link tree. It says hatch now. Click there, and make sure that you've got your MetaMask account. So you can do this on the desktop like you are now. If you've got the browser extension for MetaMask, or you can use the MetaMask app on your phone, and you can use the browser inside that app, and it connects to your digital wallet and all that. So this is the only way to hatch them until they're gone.
You said it one more time. I'm sorry about that.
What's that?
You said do what was it? You said go to the browser, was it?
No, you can go to the browser here and make sure that you've got a MetaMask extension on your browser.
Right.
Or you can go use the MetaMask app on your mobile device and then use the browser inside that app. So that would be the only ways that you could hatch our flies.
Okay, because I had a couple people say that they had a little bit of trouble trying to actually hatch it or something, connect their wallet. Is it easier going through the actual MetaMask browser?
I mean, you could try. I mean, do you have an extension on your browser now? The only issues that I've heard that people have said the gas has been really high. I mean, people have been minting all along, so sometimes it might be that there's too many people minting at the same time. Like for example, there's people, there's some pending transactions, but I mean, there shouldn't be any problem. I've only heard of a handful of people, so it could be the fact that they may not have enough Ethereum in their wallet, things like that, or the gas changed, because we used a gas saving contract, so you can basically mint 70 for the price of one. So there could have been an issue with the gas at the very second they tried to do the transaction. So it could be a number of things.
Okay, and last question: how much is it for one? Just curious. I was thinking about.
Says it right there in front of you. 0.05 Ethereum each until we mint out, and we were going to up the price when we first started the project, but I decided to keep it at 0.05 for the entire hatch.
No, I meant with the lower gas fees that you were speaking of.
So like, I mean, I've seen gas like from, I mean, obviously normally it would be really high, but I've seen gas as low as $4 and as high as probably $32. But remember, when you're buying 15 of them or 10 of them and you're only paying $30 for gas, I mean, that's a deal.
Yeah, most definitely. I just wanted to give my idea about how low the gas fuel.
Yeah, I mean, it could be as low as $5, $10, $14. Somebody said in a space the other day they bought 20 of them and it was like $15. So,
that's not bad at all.
Yeah, we did that on purpose. That contract was pretty great. We made that call like I think 3 days before we were going to launch it, because my developer Chris got access to this contract and said, let's try it. And luckily it worked out with no issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know, guys. So if you are interested in minting, and if you want to mint more than one, you can actually mint for the price of one, pretty much. So that's not a bad plan at all. So if you want
a bad deal,
something that's got a little bit different rarity, or try to get that one of one or one of those sevens. So easy way to do it. Trying to get multiple ones, not financial advice or anything like that. But if you guys are interested in the project, just an easy way to do it without paying multiple gas fees. You know what I mean? So
exactly. No more stacked gas fees. That's what we wanted to do.
Okay. So if you have did you have anything else that you wanted to describe and or say about the project?
No, I just I wanted to thank everybody for being a part of the project, being a part of the community, and this is just the beginning. And go hatch some flies so we can get this bad boy minted out. And that's it. I wanted to thank you for having me on here to talk about the project. And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, 10-4. Thank you for your time. That was funky flies there, guys. Definitely check them out. They have a Discord. Check out that link tree. The link tree is actually located on their Twitter. If you scroll to the top, it's right here. And this is the Twitter that you guys can actually follow. Hit the notification bell if you kind of get notifications for things that they have going on. It seems like they do giveaways frequently and other different community activities. So definitely. So like I said, I appreciate you for stopping by, and
Thank you.
Go ahead and wrap this up so I won't hold you too long. So you enjoy the rest of your day, and you guys out there keep cuffing that dip. We're out of here, man.
Later, dude. Nice to meet you.
Same.
Have a good day.
All right, so
bye.